Again, the video is a bit choppy, but that's afterwards via email. So we know why the challenge is important now, because it's a way to engage youth and different partners together to solve real-world problems. That round, we went to the Singapore boot camp with Cisco and Intel to learn more about how to pitch your ideas, to develop your solutions even more through technology. And then you guys went on ahead to work with your mentors, with your instructors, to develop your solutions up until now. So today really is just a celebration on all of your hard work, all your great ideas, and just show the world on what you're doing, and we want to all hear about it. Today we have 10 semi-finalist teams to present, and out of this live pitch session, we'll be choosing 3 teams to go with us to the ASEAN Committee for Science and Technology meeting in Cambodia next month. We will announce the results next week, tentatively for Wednesday. And before we start, I would wish you guys the best of luck, but you guys really don't need luck. All of you have great ideas, all of you have such great skills, and now you just have to show us, and we are so proud of you, so proud of you. So just so we don't take too much time, I want to introduce the judges. We are so lucky to have such great experts to be in the judging panel today. We have 5 experts. One, we have Dr. Diovivon Untachak. She's the Deputy Director General of the Science Department in the Lao Ministerial of Science and Technology. She is a representative for the ASEAN Committee for Science and Technology, where you'll be if you're successful in the pitch today. And she has a PhD in biology with professional background in research, science, technology, and education. We also have Sylvie Dutrois. She's a regional agriculture specialist at USAID, and she's overseeing a USAID common project that helps bridge the gap between education and employment in the lower Mekong. She also has a background in agriculture at Feed the Future. We also have Gary Coleman, who is a learning and engineering and business development specialist at Cisco. Gary Coleman pursues life as a passionate problem-solving technologist and adventurous player in the Internet of Things. He has over 20 years of experience in information and technology and telecommunications. Gary holds an advanced degrees in finance and computer science. Next, we have Dr. Michael Phillips, who is the Director of Agriculture and Fisheries and Science at World Fish. He's recognized as a global leader in aquaculture research and has developed a wide portfolio on sustainable aquaculture research. He holds a PhD in aquaculture and fish behavior from the University of Stirling and a Bachelor of Science in Biological Science from the University of Lancaster. And last but definitely not least, we have Anshul Sonak, who is the Regional Director of Asia Innovation Programs at Intel. He oversees Intel CSR programs on youth innovation and also Intel's foundation programs across Asia. Anshul works with governments, academia, government agencies, and global leaders to enable innovation and youth empowerment through technology. So those are really our incredible judges, and we're really, really lucky to have them join us today. By the way, just a few housekeeping before we get started. This session is being recorded, and we send out an evaluation criteria before this. You'll be evaluated on different aspects. One, on how relevant your solution is in the ASEAN context, the viability of your solution, how viable it might be in our context in this region, the technology solution, how innovative is it, how creative is it, and how scalable is this whole solution of yours? Can we implement it in different areas? How sustainable is it? Is it a one-off solution, or it can be sustained and improved upon year after year? And we'll also be looking at how you're pitching, how well you're presenting, how confident you are, how passionate you are about your solutions. So we'll be looking at all that. And to start us off, we'll be first looking at Team 2BEC from Myanmar. Team 2BEC, are you ready to start?
Okay.
Team 2BEC? Great. Let me know when you're about to start, and we'll start the timer. And just a reminder to all the observers and other participants, if you're not presenting, be sure to turn off your videos so that we save the bandwidth. Thank you. All right, Team 2BEC, are you ready?
Ready? Yes.
All right, we'll start the timer then. Take it away, 2BEC. Whenever you're ready. All right, shall we start the timer?
Okay.
All right.
Ready? Can you hear me? Can you see my PowerPoint? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Can we start now? Hello?
Please go ahead and start your presentation.
Oh, yes. Hello? Representatives from USAID. We are to be teaching from Myanmar. And yes, he is Raw and he is Pantheon. So, 65% farmers population are facing so many problems. And our country is in the second place in global climate change. And as a result, there is insufficient water resources, especially in the dry season and in central region of Myanmar. And furthermore, there is lack of technology between the farmers and the technicians. And so, the crop fertility rates are decreased. In addition, Myanmar is the lowest annual income among the Mekong region, as shown in this slide. To solve this problem, use technology in farming, drip irrigation to control the water usage in the farming, and image processing to improve the crop yield, and solar power or DG thermoelectric generation to provide the renewable energy to the system. And I would like to talk about my innovative solution. And so, as shown in this slide, drip irrigation is the most efficient method. Its efficiency is up to 90% or higher, and water usage up to 50% as compared to the traditional method. It irrigates the water into the soil drop by drop just to the right place, So it saves the water usage, and we need the power to provide my system. And so from this grade, the annual sunlight hour in my country is 7 hours, is every 7 hours per day. So we choose the solar power or the thermoelectric generation for my system. And for the image processing system, NDVI and normalized different vegetation index technology is the simple method to determine the plant position. And it's calculated based on the visible light and the infrared light. Now I will say what the present method of or firstly, for the rich farmer, the entire system is automated. Immediately, the plant duration and based on these data, the drip lines are controlled automatically. And the solar power or the cancelable necessary power for the whole system. But then the drip lines are controlled automatically. The plants receive the necessary supply in the right time, so it will improve the quality. And secondly, for the middle farmer, the system is partially automatic and partially manual. And the drip lines are controlled automatically, but in this document. So the farmer needs to check their plant and control the drip line as needed. And the next one, for the small farmer, the entire system is manual. So the farmer needs to check their plant and control the drip line manually. These systems are just depend on how much money the farmer can invest in their plant, and the difference is the investment cost and in their investment. If you can invest more, you will get more.
Now I put my relative solution. From my view, this is an important job. And so we choose the different types of diverse costs. Economic, monotype products are the most diverse costs in our country. But we export them to China and that's high profit. In conclusion, our system is not a real investment for the initiative. This improves the profit in the following years. We believe that our system can improve the life of farmers with such a regime. Our system is implemented in other ASEAN countries and can be integrated with technology at the future.
So, thank you for your attention.
Thank you to BEC. Sorry about that. Sylvie, do you have any questions or comments for Team 2BEC?
There, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, here.
Team 2BEC, that was excellent. Thank you very much for your presentation. I really enjoyed it. I'm very interested in your system as well. I think the drip irrigation has been used throughout the world to increase productivity, to reduce hunger and poverty for farmers at all levels. And given you outlined the limited water resources in Myanmar during the dry season, so I think there is potential, particularly in the dry season, for something like this to be marketable. My two main questions are, one is the cost of the system, whether you have a cost estimate, and related to that, who would be able to afford it? Who's your target audience? Are you targeting small farmers, large farmers, companies?
The target audience, our system can be flexible for all types of farmers. The system is flexible for all types of farmers because we have three types of systems. The first one is automated. So the rich farmer can use automatic system that involves a lot. For the small farmer who can invest later, the entire system is manual. So the system is flexible for all types of farmers, even they are rich or poor.
Thank you. if I have time for one more question, and so one thing I particularly liked is the infrared, the new angle that you bring onto drip irrigation, because again, it's something that's been used throughout the world, but I've never heard of the infrared, the detection of the health of the leaf, and using that as a basis for irrigating. And so I was wondering, how would you tell the difference, can your system tell the difference between a dead leaf or a dry leaf and a diseased leaf? Because a leaf might become brown if the plant has a disease, and it may still need water, or it may need less water. So did you consider that?
Yes. I'll consider the plant leaf or dead leaf and healthy leaf based on the infrared light and the visible light.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so the amount of light reflected will be different whether the leaf is dead or the leaf is stressed. Okay.
Yes.
In this diagram. Okay, excellent. Thank you very much. That's it for me. I really enjoyed your presentation.
Thank you for your questions.
Yes. Best of luck.
Great. Thank you to BEC and Sylvie. Up next, we have Team Cactus STK from Vietnam. Team Cactus?
Can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're ready whenever you are. Let me know and I'll start the timer.
Is it okay for you?
Right now we don't see you quite yet. Okay.
Can you hear us?
Yes, we can hear you. All right.
Technical problem.
Floor is yours. Just a reminder again, anyone who's not presenting, please be sure to mute your audio and turn off your video. Thank you. All right, Team Cactus, all yours.
Okay, team, we are ready. And 2, 3. Hi everyone, we are Cactus team from Vietnam. And today I would like to tell you a story about how we come up with this idea. Good?
Yes, and now I would like to introduce Cactus team members. I'm Vương, and this is Elon, and this is India. Today, I would like to share my story in my hometown, Mekong Delta, where people depend on agriculture. So, I witnessed the difficulty in farming practice when we had to suffer the global warming. Fever, dry of water, and pollution make daily harder than ever. We can see that in the modern world, communities struggle with the challenge of fixing their ability to create a better life. Challenge of urbanization and climate change lead to the same kind of agricultural land, even while world population is still increasing. Additionally, shortage of water sources due to overexploitation are leading to problem of food production. So, the goal of our work is make a divide to providing an alternative water source from atmosphere water vapor with the specific function for different ecosystems, and each ecosystem will have different results.
So, Nghĩa, could you tell them about the basic principle idea of our device?
Well, the original idea of this project starts from the natural living characteristics of the cactus, such as permeability, water, moisture retaining, and condensing resistance. So, Luân, could you explain more about our solution?
Certainly. Well, based on the principle, we design a cactus a cylindrical condensator with spikes to absorb the water vapors from the atmosphere. They are frames to create the airflow through the whole machine. Also, to collect the water droplets, we have pipes and water tanks. we did some research and survey and realized that first, in Southeast Asia, people are still dependent on agriculture. Second, people are more conscious about healthy and hygiene food, as well as they want to grow their own food at home. So we did a survey and we realized that if we have a cactus device on the market, more than 60% of the people will be our potential customers. And also we compare our cactus with existing products on the market, the pork capture, the water jet with cactus device. And we expect that cactus device will have less cost than the other two because we only need 15 cents for a liter of water. And also it's an active system with green energy. What will cactus do? Well, it will be the new water source for everyone. And it's also adaptable to latest farming technologies. And also it solves water challenges in different ecosystems, which I will mention later. In the economic aspect, on this model, you can grow 200 plants and you need 25 liters of water per crop. Using cactus device, you will save $0.3 per liter. Imagine if you have 10 cactus device, 2,000 plants and you save at least $3 per liter. Isn't that great? If you use cactus apply in more daily life, for example, cactus can be used for green apartments where residents can grow their own food in their apartment and they have better and fresher air quality. On the desert, it's quite sunny, so we install the solar panel so you can have more energy to have better performance after pumping water through the farming model like this. In the ocean, seawater can be an alternative water source, so cactus combine it with the water tank to extract the chemical substance from the water. You will have sufficient water source and drinkable water. Also, sensor and chemical to support in the harsh condition. What will cactus do? It's not only a solution, it's the new ladder to a future where people have no worry about food source or water supply. And then community can focus more on research to develop a better future for the younger generation. And this is the end of the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Team Cactus at CKT. That was great. Anshul, do you have any comments or questions for Team Cactus?
Yeah.
Anshul, are you here with us?
Yes, we are still here, but we cannot hear anything. Excuse us.
1 second.
Okay, let me send question here then. Send question.
Hello. Hi, Anshul.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, great. Okay. Hey, thank you so much, Team Cactus, for your wonderful presentation and idea. I just wanted to know, have you really built an actual prototype and tested it out somewhere?
Thank you for your question. We only come up with a design, but the prototype will come up in the future. I think about two months later. Can you hear?
Yeah. So what it will take for you to build it, and why 2 months? I just wanted to understand the process.
Yes. Repeat that again. I'm afraid I couldn't hear you.
Why 2 month process for prototype building? What it takes to build it? Why it will take 2 months? I just wanted to understand that.
Yes. I'm afraid we cannot answer your question right now, but in the future maybe we can provide you more detail about this.
Okay. And what would you like to do to make it commercially available? What is your thinking? How do you want to make it commercial?
Well, to commercialize the product, first we need to find a supplier as well as we can up with the effective and usable to build the machine, and then it will be nice if we can find investor. First, the first stage is to be ready for the prototype in the next 2 months. Is that clear to you?
Okay, thank you. Yeah, got an idea.
Thank you, Anshul and Team Cactus at CKT. That was great. Up next, we have Team CFK from Cambodia. Team CFK, how are you doing?
Stay here.
Thank you, Team Cactus. CFK, great.
Yeah, we are here. Can you hear us?
Yes, very clearly and great video quality.
Okay, so let me prepare 1 minute.
Sure, just tell me whenever you're ready and we'll start the timer.
Okay. Ready?
Ready?
Wait, let me press. Okay, we are ready?
All right.
Okay. We are ready on set. So we
you
count down for us?
Yes, please go ahead and start.
Yeah. Siem Reap. Good morning, distinguished judges. We are all from Cambodia, the Kingdom of Wonder and a proud member of the ASEAN community. And I am Seraivut, and our team leader, Champanyapur.
And I am Saiha. Today, we are very happy to introduce to you a new camp fermentation kit, which we have designed in order to improve the existing food preservation technology, particularly the fermented food.
But wait, Saiha, why is it so important to focus on food preservation right now?
Distinguished judges, according to a United Nations report, the world population is predicted to grow to 9.7 billion by 2050. So with this rapid growth, the food safety and food security concerns should be highlighted and addressed in a serious manner. That is why we want to focus on the improvement of food production, distribution, and especially that preservation technology.
Yes, increase the productivity seems a priority. However, the use of technology to reduce the post-harvest losses and increase the product availability on the market are very limited in most developing countries, especially rural Cambodia. And according to the World Vegetable Center, 92% of farmers experience post-harvest losses, and in which 82% of them cannot sell a vegetable, and for cucumber alone, 20% losses before they reach the final consumer. And to reduce this, they use a very traditional technology, but it affects the quantity and compromise the quality due to the sanitation issue. And when we talk about the pickle, common cucumber are very popular, but in their traditional process, they use the ceramic tank covered with a bamboo plate and the stone or the rock to submerge it. Yes, judges, you heard it right, the rock. This whole system is highly contaminated, and there are no any standard recipe at all. Sometimes it is too sour, too salty. They use as much MSG as they want, and there's also blotter damage. The quality is inconsistent, and it adds to the losses.
Yes, and another serious issue is the retailing of the product in Cambodian open market. Normally, fermented cucumber is sold in the open space with uncovered container that can allow the dust and flies to contaminate easily to the pickle, and there is no sanitary control at all. Sometimes the vendor will just use their bare hand to pick up the pickle and put it in the plastic bag and sell to consumers. So as you can see, it's really unhygienic. Judges, if it is you, are you willing to consume it? I bet not. But frankly, this is how food is packaged and sold in Cambodian open market. So with all the problems we have mentioned, how do we propose to solve it?
Through YSEALI Innovation Challenge, we now have this opportunity to solve such challenges. Distinguished judges, now we would present to you the new cam fermentation kit. This fermented container has the power to prevent any contamination, the airlock to eliminate any blotter damage, the flat press to replace the conventional bamboo slab, and it also comes with a cup to control the fermentation both for leather use. And look at our recipe that we have been researching at our laboratory. With this, we guarantee our pickle of quality, taste, and 100% free of MSG.
Wow, seems like the cam fermentation kit is a really great innovation. But how can we propose it to solve the problem of cross-contamination and food safety at the point of sale?
Distinguished judges, we are proposing to put our pickle in the biodegradable and sealable packaging. This will not only enhance the quality of our product itself, but it also contributes to solve the indiscriminate garbage disposal culture in Cambodia. Finally, we will complement our kit with a public relations campaign to promote behavioral change in our society. And this model would be in the next phase, but what we all know is that our kit is affordable, practical, low maintenance, and it can be spread up and spread down depending on the production time. And to make comparison between the flight price pickle on the open market versus our pickle with good packaging, healthy, low MSG, which one do you prefer, distinguished judges?
Of course, it will be ours. So, with our new cam fermentation kit, we strongly believe that we can address the major issue affecting the post-harvest losses, improving the consistency of pickle quality, and especially promoting the hygienic food processing to all Cambodian people.
And this would conclude our pitch. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, CFK. Dr. Joey Wong, do you have any questions or comments for Team CFK? Dr. Yvonne, are you here with us?
Hello?
Hi.
Dr. Joey Wong, do you have any questions or comments for Team CFK? One second.
Hi.
Hi. Dr. Joey Wong? Other judges, do you have any questions or comments for Team CFK?
Hi, Tanya. This is Gary Coleman. I have a quick question. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Great. So I was wondering about the step between the pickling process and the packaging. Do you have a solution for the packaging that's part of what you prototyped, or is that a different solution?
Excuse me, sir. Please ask again. I hardly hear.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
Yeah, please repeat it, please.
Gary, would you mind repeating the question to the Team CFK?
Yes, sorry. I'm looking at the difference between the fermentation tank and then, when that's complete, the packaging of the product. And I'm wondering if you have a product that helps with the packaging as well as the fermentation, or if that's something different?
Firstly, thank you for the question. The tent and the packaging actually is two different things, but for the tent, we improve the process of the fermentation, especially to the consistent of quality with our recipe, and also improve the sanitation practice, food sanitation practice. And for the packaging, we want to improve it, the shelf life, and we want to improve the product representation on the shelf on the local market, and to improve, not to sell it in the open space as we have shown in our slide presentation.
And one more thing, actually, our solution is that we create a kit that we include the fermentation tank and the fillable packaging and the standardized recipe that we help in researching. So these are all the solutions for our team.
Great, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I believe Sylvie also has a question for Team CFK.
Sure. I didn't hear the cost of the device, so I was curious if you had a cost estimate. I'm also curious what the value added of the pickles, other than the avoiding food wastage, food loss, which is an excellent reason to use it. But then how much do you sell the pickled cucumbers for versus fresh cucumbers? So what's the value added of the pickling? And therefore, how long would it take to reimburse the cost of the materials for the device?
The last one, I did not touch it.
Oh, sorry.
Can you say it louder?
Yes. Whether you have do you have a cost estimate for the pickling device? What is the cost?
Yes, okay.
So one by one. With this simple prototype, it can ferment around 10 kilograms of cucumber. So we just gather the local material which is suitable for food production, and it costs around $25.
Okay.
So the price is good for the farmer.
The price is something we can up and down, so it depends wholly on the production side of our customer needs. Yeah.
Okay, so, perfect. And a very quick question: can it be used with other vegetables?
Of course, but actually cucumber are it's a tropical plant, so it's very popular. But you can do it with garlic, chili, ginger, anything that can be pickled, so it's very suitable.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
so much. Thank you so much.
CFK, that was great presentation. Up next, we have IC Forces from Malaysia. IC Forces, are we ready?
Hello, can you hear us?
Hi.
Good morning. Good morning.
Ready whenever you are. Just let me know and we'll start the timer.
Can you see our screen?
Yes.
Is it clear?
Yes. Just move the gray box out. Thank you. Ready?
Yes, you're ready.
All right. Take it away.
Let us know. Can we start?
Yes, go ahead and start.
Okay. Good morning to guests and audiences. We are Team IC Forces from Malaysia. I'm Chris.
I'm Shafia.
And I'm Zian. Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you, what are the problems currently faced by our fish partners? Before we show you the problems, let us show you some findings. In 2011, we produced 154 million tons of aquaculture products worldwide. That number is close to 421 Empire State Buildings. And by 2030, we need an extra 88 towers. According to World Aquaculture Society, we'll face an emergence of food gap in just 4 years of time. In the near future, food becomes scarce. Thus, price increases and food becomes less affordable. Food insecurity rises, which is not in agreement with no hunger. Yes, this is UN Sustainable Development Goal 2. For Malaysia, we consume 57 kg of fish per person in Europe, slightly ahead of Japan. But our wild fish stocks are overfished. The Malaysian fish farmers use more resources, which means they are less sustainable. The lack of communication while having little knowledge. If our target is food security, we must first address this. We can help them by providing a medium for them to find IMF. Not International Monetary Fund, but I for information, M for marketplace, and F for foreign. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the solution, the ICF.
For our information, we have a pocket manager with a built-in warning system. It connects us to the real-time condition of fish farm that allows close monitor on the fish farming project. It will provide information for daily basics such as water quality and feeding amount specifically for each specific project. It also includes a disease detection tool. User only required to scan the diseased fish with camera. The system will analyze and provide the information, the prevention, and the treatment of the disease from existing database. In addition to that, we have a dictionary for the fish farmer. Well, just in case they need specialized information for their fish farming project. For example, types of fish, fish feeds, and special requirements for fish farming can be found in this dictionary. Next, let's look at the app. We have a one-stop market platform for everyone. In this marketplace, user needs only one click to select the product. The system will provide the best results based on their preference and location. Moving to F. Yes, it is a forum. Forum connects fish farmers to fish experts, universities, government departments, fry and equipment suppliers, and even to retailers such as Tesco and Aeon. It allows users to seek feedback and valuable information from experts. This app is tailored for everyone. It allows interaction with other users in the form of text, voice, and video.
Here's the roadmap from ICF. Once our ads are successfully developed, we will sign up all current and new fish farmers. Subsequent year, we will link fish farming to related stockholders. We will then develop the app to be multilingual, benefiting the whole ASEAN community. At the same time, we'll look into integration into agricultural products. According to our survey, 80% of the fish farmers are agreeable to download our app if it's made available. In 2011, there are 28,000 fish farmers in Malaysia. Therefore, 80% of the users will be 16,800 users. IZ app has two versions, the free version and the paid version. Paid version costs $2.40. The app is open for advertisements for two options. Option A, 50 cents per click, or they can opt for option B, which advertisements on a monthly basis for $15. It costs us $7,700 to develop the app, with a minimum 10% of Malaysian fish farmers to advertise over 6 months. We can make a profit of $143,000. We're living in an age where our technology is made to be available on mobile phones, but our fish farmers lack of a medium for information, unless we can deliver the solution to their phone. Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. Now with ICF, we put the IMF into the hand of fish farmers, and they can feed the world with the knowledge. Thank you.
Thank you, IC Forces. That was great. Gary, do you have any questions for the team?
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you for your presentation. Congratulations for getting this far. At the beginning of your presentation, you mentioned that the app would display information about the fishery. So my first question is, where is the fishery information coming from? The water temperature, atmospheric conditions, where does that data come from? Is that something you build, or is it something that already exists?
Allow me to answer that. So our app will connect to this biosensors, which will be built into this farmers. Right. So this is the thing that this information that will build into this feature that will integrate to the existing technologies.
Okay.
So we were able to collect this information from the experts while with a specific number of this range, the safety range. And we would use the biosensors to detect the values to make sure that it's in the correct range. If it's out of the range, they will get a warning.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Then the last question is, with when you say you have 80% of current fishermen using smartphones, do they have full data access on the fisheries typically?
So thank you so much for raising that question. So the figures we receive actually based on our surveys and interviews with the fish farmers, and also fisheries departments as well. So we can estimate this based on our surveys. So this is how we are going to let the fish farmers to access our technology because they already have smartphones. And to answer your question, right now they don't really have the informative information just using by the smartphone. So by using our application, they can have the medium for them to get the information from the fisheries department and other experts.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Do you have more questions? Hello.
Hong Nam from Laos, are we here?
Yes, can you hear us?
Great, yes, we can hear you. So we can't see you yet. Yes, we can see you now. Let me know whenever you're ready.
Okay, we're ready.
All right, timer starts now. Go ahead.
Everybody, we are Hang Nam team at Lao National Institute of Tourism and Hospitality. I am Davi. This is Dave. This is Bunmi. What is the problem? The problem is at Lanit, we have a student lunch, restaurant, and kitchen. Our kitchen uses a lot of water for food preparation and clean up. It is expensive and wasteful.
And secondly, we need specific herbs and vegetables because we teach European style cuisine. So these are hard to find in Laos, and if you can find them, they are usually expensive. This shows the amount of water we use daily. As you can see in the kitchen, we use 3 cubic meters for the gray water that can be recycled. But in the sink, that is our future plan. So the 3 cubic meter is the one that we are going to recycle. Come to this question, what is a solution? The solution to our problem is we will use the gray water from our kitchen. Second, we purify it using the sand filter. Finally, water our organic vegetable garden. This is a diagram of our system. As you can see, the water will come out from the kitchen, then collect in the first tank. Water will come up into the second tank, then sent to the filter, and then with a clean one into the third tank. then we'll water our organic garden. This is the cost of our system. So 4 tanks is $600 US. The filter is $50. One water pump is $125. The pipe system is $30. So the total cost is $805. This is show the return on investment. So the one-time installation cost in the first year costs $805. So every year you will get returned $270. By the time in the third year you will get your return back, that is $810. This is the so while the water is relatively inexpensive with Laos, our system will help the environment, and we believe that this is worth the initial investment. Over time, our system has practically no cost to maintain or clean it. Our school will save money by providing our own vegetables and herbs. Here are some pictures of our experiment that we did with the water filtration system. In the experiment, we tried with different sand filter and different types of rocks, and then finally we can get the good result is clean water. This is a diagram of biofilm sand filter. As you can see, there are many different layers. In the bottom, we have activated carbon. Next one, we have different types of rocks. In the middle, we have sand, and on top of the sand, we have the biofilm. Biofilm is made up of naturally occurring organisms like algae that can kill bacteria. Here is our raised bed garden that we already have in the campus. As you can see that there's nothing growing there because of the dry season. So with our project, we plan to grow all plants all year round, so that when we are successful with this, we plan to build more. So how is our solution help? First, it is friendly to environment. Second, it reduces energy cost because we don't have to use a lot of water. Third, we improve our restaurant. And the last and important one is that future students will learn about water filtration and organic gardening. So that brings us to this one. In Singapore, we've met with several engineering and water filtration experts here in Vientiane. We looked at many different designs of the system, like sand filter, mesh, and clay filter. We then decided that the biofilm sand filter is the best for us. The entire process will be carried out by Lanny students, from designing it, cleaning it, building it, and using the produced from the kitchen. Lanny students will benefit for many years to come. So that brings us to what is next about our project. After we have successfully built a water filtration system and garden, we hope to create a design of a composting system for our kitchen food waste. Next, we want to use other sources of water, for example, like in the sinks in the bathroom or the laundry room. And finally, we hope to teach other schools and restaurants how to build their own water filtration system and their own organic garden. So that all brings us to the end of the presentation. Thank you for your kind attention, and we are ready for the question. Thank you.
Thank you, Team Hop Nam, for your presentation. Sylvie, do you have any questions for Team Hop Nam?
Yes, I do. Thank you, Team Hop Nam. That was great. My first question relates to nutrient loss in the filtration. So I think that the filtration makes a lot of sense to remove some of the salts or the materials that might be in the water from the kitchen, but at the same time, the water that was used to wash vegetables in the kitchen, or to cook vegetables in particular, might have nutrients that would be very beneficial to the garden. So I wonder if this is something that you have thought about, the idea of that you might want to actually keep some of the nutrients that might be in the cooking water from the kitchen.
That's a very interesting question. Can I translate to my team?
Maybe it's more of a suggestion or something to think about rather than a question. I'm not sure I'm worded as a question either.
Thank you.
Okay. And then I liked the way you outlined the future uses or other uses, sharing your ideas with restaurants in Vientiane. Do you think this would be a system that could be interesting to households, to rural households as well? Or do you think that the cost might be prohibitive for rural households?
Okay, thank you for the question. May I translate to my team?
Sure.
To answer the question now, for that price, I think it's reasonable for the businesses, because we believe that businesses care about the environment and they can help us contribute. And the second time that after we install the first one, we believe that we will reduce the cost, because we have learned a lot throughout the process.
Okay. Great. One last question, if I can. I noticed you had 3 tanks, which was great. One tank where the water initially sat, and then it gets pumped into the higher tank, and then it gets filtered into another tank. I'm wondering if you have thought about bacteria developing in the sitting water, and what would be the solution, whether you would need to add chlorine to the water, and then what would be the impact on the vegetables. So whether you've thought of that, if you, again, you can either answer, it's not exactly a question, it's more a comment, I guess.
Yes. Let me translate to my team.
Okay.
So everyone, time is up. We need to move on to the next meeting. Thank you very much. And thank you, Haknam. Up next, we have KU Check and Keep. Oh, I see you guys. Hi there. Hi. Let me know when you're about to start, and I'll start the timer.
Okay. Okay, we are ready.
All right, go ahead.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are KU Check and Keep team from Kasetsart University, Thailand. This is my teammate, me, Mr. Thanakorn, my responsible for smart agriculture handling. This is Mr. Surachai. He specializes with packaging technology, and Ms. Jinika. Her role is working with food science and technology. Our team objective is to reduce the loss throughout food chain.
Thank you, Mr. Thanakorn. Have you got this problem? That when you open your fridge and you have no idea that which food you should eat first before it waste. Why? This because food cannot tell you that, hey, I will waste tomorrow, eat me now. So, food loss and waste occur all around the world, especially in developing countries like ASEAN. That is food loss not only from consumers, but outside of food chain cause food loss. This is due to lack of knowledge and technology of our ASEAN region, plus with hot and humid climate that make the handle harder. So we would like to help this issue with our innovation. Our innovation called KU Check and Keep. It consists of 2 parts. Check for sensing food loss factors, and Keep the problem-solving action. The first keep way is real-time troubleshooting from real-time response of food status, or we call food-to-people communication. The second one is food cost problem solver, from database collection and analysis for future planning. And this is prototype that we designed to serve our concept. The first main component is color indicator ink that changes its color response to food quality change. The second one is electronic sensor and RFID system that can collect the signal for database. All technology present here are already in commercial, but we integrate them together and make a new design to thin label that can attach with agricultural goods and packaging, plus with some polymer technology to prevent the breakage. This price of this label starts from $0.07 up to the functions. And this is the example application. We choose tomato and banana due to their value to global and ASEAN region respectively. And as you see, the label attached and go along with food. And when food lost its quality, that sometimes cannot be seen by eye. For example, microbial growth. The label changes its color. This is due to people communication that everyone can understand without any technical needed. And for technical level, mobile application can be alert from the Wi-Fi signal to show you more details about the food, such as the location and remaining quality in percent. And the bottom shows versatile application of our smart label that any kind of food and any level of packaging, from individual to whole packaging, can use our label. And for long-term using, database can build up from many loss factors data collection. This can be invested by IT business to be an information provider for agro-industry and government to make a strategies or policy from database analysis, such as market demand prediction, stock rotation, and critical loss point elimination.
Yes, and here we come to answer how KU Check and Keep can impact the whole of food using technology. Surely, if it completely used in the whole of food chain, the KU Check and Keep is not only reduce at least 30% of food loss, but also the local workers can work with better efficiency from food to people communication. Because from the database, we got a lot of information and it can be used to prediction, forecasting, and planning for food chain management for local workers or farmers, as well as for industrial and business and government aspects. And of course, it's able to help local producer and worker perform to meet their needs. And from three-section collaboration, it looks like a main pathway to solve the global impact of the food problem, which is the economic, social, and environment. And this can be increase the quality of life of population, not only in Southeast Asia, but also in the world for next sustainability and efficiency of food chain. This is overall of our innovation. We are KU Check and Keep from Kasetsart University in Thailand. Thank you for everyone for you give our opportunity and your kind attention today.
Thank you very much, KU Check and Keep. That was really a great picture. Gary, do you have any questions or comments for the team?
Yes, thank you. Would you expect the sensor strips to be reusable?
Because it has two components in there, the indicator ink and the RFID. The first part, indicator ink, I think is not reusable because it changes its color from the environment, such as temperature. So when it goes down to the last color, like for us is red color like this, it cannot be returned into green anymore. Or we have to use another technique in some kinds of chemicals that can reversible from UV. Sometimes it can be reversible, but most of them is not reusable.
Okay.
But RFID system can be reusable.
Understood. Okay. And you mentioned the cost of the item being from 7 cents to $1.46. So what is what does that do to the price of the food? How much does that raise the cost of food?
Yes, it will increase the cost of the food, but we have the survey that around 74% willing to pay more, around $0.25 add in if the food attach the smart label, and around 76% would switch their brand into new brand with smart label.
Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay. So the last question is who do you sell this to? Do you sell this to the farmer? Do you sell this to the somewhere in the distribution chain? Who makes the purchase, and where does the sensor start?
Because it has two kinds of systems. The first system, that's real-time response. I think we can sell into the agro industry itself, like a food company or something that will order, like a supermarket, any kind of for storage and distribution to the retailer. But for the long-term system, like I said, that I think we can sell this idea to IT company business, that they can invest the reader or the database, and they will grab the information all along the chain and sell this information to the agro industry. That agro industry just invest the label itself and the information from the readers.
Yeah, and it might be still for the government to make a strategy to use this information to prediction for make a strategy to the farmer. Yeah, and might be make a better management farmer in the next time.
And we have this a diagram show here that the analyzed database can be used in any step of food chain, from the production, processing, storage, distribution into retailer and consumer. Everyone can use the analyzed database. So everyone can buy this information from IT business.
Great. And last question real quick. How much do you think you can reduce food loss if you have this in place?
Yes, just in case of bananas, around 45% of food is lost now. And around 30% of them is lost from the temperature that increase the biochemical reaction in food and the mishandling about the temperature and time, such as left the bananas in the high temperature for a long time, or the bad stock rotation. So I think around 30% of them that we can reduce down.
Thank you. Can you check in queue? Thank you, Gary.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Interesting Q&A session as well. Up next, we have MINO from Indonesia. MINO, are we ready? Team MINO?
Can you hear us?
Yes, we can.
Wait. No, you are the presenter. Okay. Can you see us?
Yes.
Okay. Wait.
All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are from MINO. We're going to tell you a little story about our technology. My name is Untari, and I act as finance, and this is Nabil, he's our leader, and this is Fajar, he is our operations. So here's how it all started.
On January 2016, the United Nations established 17 Sustainable Development Goals of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. One of those goals is to end hunger, achieve food security, improve nutrition, and promote sustainable agriculture. Asia is the continent with 2/3 of the total are undernourished because there is soaring food demand, but with the limited food supply. And this is the gap for the ASEAN may fill in. As the region, ASEAN is the region with the current increase to supply the farmer fish from the current 10 million to over 15 million by 2030. Government in many ASEAN countries has placed moratorium to brackish water development on the current traditional method for freshwater fish farming requires large area of land. And this availability of land And water issues are the major problem in the industry to expand and produce more yield. And this is our mission statement. We want to change people's life. We want to help to improve the livelihood of many traditional local fish farmers.
And how? We're glad to introduce you to MINO, a simple and affordable, non-expensive solution that may help us to attain our mission. This technology consists of 3 main components: water pump, air flow meter, and microbubble generator unit at the discharge section, which will generate microdiameter bubbles with the size 40 micron. This aerator system will allow us to create a deeper ponds compared to the common aerator system. With this system, we could increase the yield without having to open more areas. We conducted a lab test that showed us very promising results. As you can see from the picture, we can really see how the fish that was grown in the microbubble environment compared to the one was grown in the common aerator environment. And here are our results. According to our lab test, the fish weight increased 40%, the fish length increased 30%, and the survival rate of fish increased 9% compared to the common aerator environment. With this result, we believe that we will be able to shorten the harvesting period from the 2 times a year become 3 times a year. We also just managed to design a brand new microbubble generator model that is cheaper to be manufactured. And currently, we are also doing another lab test to determine the ideal depth for MINO. We are also done with the design of the future developments, MINO, and the research will be conducted in the upcoming months. The first one is the addition of biofloc. The second one is the addition of dissolved oxygen sensor. And the third one is addition of solar panels to support our system.
As for the field application, we are engaged with the local fish farmer in Bokesan area. Why do we choose Bokesan? First, because Bokesan is a disaster-prone area, so an intensive fish farming solution is really needed over there. And they're very open with technology, and they think the price that we have offered is really suitable for the fish farmer like them. And this is Mr. Kustamin. Mr. Kustamin is one of the members of the Bokesan Fish Farmer Group. Each year, he invests for about 70 kilograms of fish fry, and he could gain a net profit for $1,195 each year. And with MINO, we believe we could increase his net profit up to 62%, with IRR of 373% and PV of $2,700 and payback period for 82 days. This calculation is only applied for 1 person. Imagine if we could apply this technology to another 100 or even 1,000 fish farmers, we definitely could make a change. And this is the time when we did socialization with the local fish farmer there. And here are some of the media reception of our research. And we also managed to attract the former commander of the Indonesian National Armed Forces as one of our investors. And here's our milestones. And finally, we hope with this technology we will be able to increase the number of small local business even in the most remote areas of the nation. And with the triple helix support, we could attract more people to this industry. Thus, the ASEAN goal and UN SDGs of the 2030 could be attained. And we believe our product is really feasible to be produced because it fits the people, planet, profit principles. Pull people and entire nation out of poverty is to invest in their agriculture. And we agreed to that notion. So together, let's build and invest in our agriculture so we could build strong food security that will lead to the betterment of Southeast Asian nations. I think that's all from MINO. Thank you.
Thank you, MINO. That was great. Mike, do you have any questions or comments for Team MINO? Mike, are you here with us?
Yes.
I'm here. Okay. MINO, that's a great presentation. Really, really nice. Tell me something about the cost. What's the cost of this system, and how much does it add to the cost of, say, a kilogram of fish production?
Well, for this system, for the overall cost is probably around $250.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or,
and we haven't really calculated if it is divided into each kilograms, but that's the overall cost for the each fish farmer to replace their common aerator with our new aerator.
Okay, okay. And what's the lifetime of the product? How many years will it last? And are there any issues
For the
with
lifetime of the
maintenance?
product, we have run for this device about 2 months, and the device still good until now. Maybe for the endurance of the products will about 2 years or maybe 2.5 years.
Okay, good, good.
There's still research for the durability of the device.
Okay, thanks. You also showed a slide with a smartphone. Can you explain a bit more about the data you're collecting and how that can be used?
Okay, about the smartphone, we will try to connect with the Genuino. Then we will connect with the cloud database, and then it will connect to the mobile phone and then we will use the application so that the fish farmer can use this device and control it from the far location.
Okay, Mino, great. Thanks a lot. Really interesting presentation and some good answers there as well. Great stuff. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
That's me finished.
Presentation. Up next, we have Team Nothing Impossible from Vietnam. Team Nothing Impossible, are we ready?
Hello, can you hear us?
Yes, we can. And just a reminder to everyone, if you're not speaking, please be sure to mute your mic and turn off your videos.
Okay, I'm going to share the screen.
All right, so tell us when you're
ready. See your screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. Hi everyone, we are Team Nothing Impossible from Vietnam. I am Hoa.
I am Phật. I am Ruth.
Once again, today I'm very happy to be here and share with you our innovation concept. So our solution comes from some problem in the aquaculture in Vietnam. And now the aquaculture in Vietnam is non-diversified and low productivity. And the reason this though is the climate in Vietnam can be divided into two regions. For example, in the north of Vietnam, Sapa region has the humid tropical climate, and it's only suitable to breed the cold water fish, such as salmon and sturgeon. And in the south of Vietnam, so Tiền Giang province had a tropical climate throughout the year, and this is only suitable to breed warm water fish, such as basa fish and the catfish. So besides that, the climate is always changing, and the environment temperature is never can be stable. So that this will affect to the water temperatures of the fish farm. So that the farmer has to have an impact on adjusting the water temperature to suit for each kind of fish. So with the problem, we have created a heat exchanger box to control the water temperature, and by using the thermoelectric barrier technology, and based on this heat exchanger, we have built the model which can breed the same two kind of fish at the same area, the cold water fish and the warm water fish. So now the next member of team will show you more about this model.
Hi, this is our model. This model has one cold fish farm, one warm fish farm, and one auxiliary fish farm. It is controlled by 16 water valves and 4 water pumps and 2 heat exchanger boxes. Its electric pump will have an indicator to show its temperature and a control bar to set the desired temperature depending on its kind of fish. In reality, there are 5 cases this model needs to solve. Case 1, decrease the temperature is cold fish pond and warm fish pond temperature of warm fish pond is enough. Case 2, increase the temperature of one fish pond while temperature of cold fish pond is enough. Case 3, increase the temperature of both fish pond. Case 4, decrease the temperature of both fish pond, and the last case, decrease the temperature of cold fish pond and increase the temperature of one fish pond. This is a video show process. We make a prototype. According to each case, prototype will turn on, turn off the water valve and water bulb and heat sensor to control the water flow to each fish pond to maintain the suitable temperature. This is our prototype, and now last member will present the benefits of this model.
About the benefits, by controlling the temperature for the living conditions, not only create a good habitat for fish to develop, but also help the farmer breed many kinds of valuable fish that were not able to breed in the past, and thanks to the nature of the better cell, which is able to take heat from the pond to the hot side, so it reduces the energy loss. It's a compact device, easy to set up and use. In accordance with the level of farmers. Farmers only need to set the temperature through button. Everything will be controlled automatically with sensor and microcontroller. The cost is low as equipment is simple and inexpensive, consistent with the economic ability of farmers, and able to widely applied in many areas, many countries. It's simple operation principle and plenty of benefits. And finally, we believe that if this product is tested and used in Vietnam, it will be produced in mass production and sell widespread to many countries in the world. Thank you for listening.
Okay, that's all about our innovation concept. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Team Nothing Impossible. Mike, do you have any questions or comments for the team?
Yes, great presentation. Really interesting idea. Just wonder a little bit about the costs of the system, and have you looked at the business model of this the system you're proposing? A great presentation. Nothing impossible. I really enjoyed that. Thank you.
So much. So yes, your question about the cost, right?
Right.
Okay, we are. I think this model is about $700. And
okay.
Maybe the price and the cost it depends on the power. If it's work effective, maybe it will be increase the price. Maybe it's work not effective, maybe it will be cheaper.
Okay, all right. Thanks for that. And have you thought in Vietnam where this system might be most suitable to use, and the types of species in the farming there that it might be, good for?
Yeah. Yes, the countryside. Yeah. Yeah, it will be used in the countryside. Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's really good. Really enjoyed it, and a very innovative idea actually. Good thinking, good presentation as well. Okay,
yeah,
that's all from me for now. Thanks a lot. Well done.
Thanks, Mike, and thank you, Nothing Impossible.
Yeah.
Up next, last but definitely not least, we have RJR from Indonesia. RJR, are you with us?
Yeah, we are here.
Great.
Ini nggak di close. Nah, dia harusnya ini close dulu, baru kita bisa.
whenever you're ready.
Okay, can you see our presentation?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Can we start now?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are from RGR Technology. My name is Syarifah Juwagani, as Chief Marketing Officer.
My name is Royhana Navia, as Chief Finance Officer.
And my name is Rizky Nafia Rafendi, as Chief Technology Officer. It all started when we went to Lamongan, East Java. When we were around, we saw a lot of people gather on the side of fish farm. It turns out that all of them are fish farmers that were getting training by the government regarding modern fish farmer. And in that place, we met Mr. Tri. Mr. Tri is the head of fishery department of Lamongan. He said to us that this training aim in order to accomplish Indonesia target, which is to boost shrimp export into 300% by 2019. However, in Lamongan, only 50 out of 1,700 hectares of fish farm are modern fish farmers. If you take a larger scale, Indonesia also only 20% of total fish farmers are modern fish farmers. There is a reason why people still choose to become traditional fish farmers. And before I start explaining you about what the reason behind that, let's first talk about what is traditional and modern fish farmer. Traditional fish farmer is a fish farmer that still use mechanical system in order to replenish oxygen in the fish pond. And because it still use mechanical system, it cannot replenish a vast amount of oxygen. So which means that the fish farmer cannot put too much fish upstream in the fish pond. That leads to low profit. Good thing is, this method is environmentally friendly. On the other hand, modern fish farmer already use aerator. Aerator able to replenish a vast amount of oxygen in the fish pond. That leads to high profit. The downside is because it still use fuel, the operational cost will be high. And also, it produces a lot of pollution, which is harmful to the environment. Based on this fact, our mission is how to build aerator device which can increase productivity of fish farmer with low operational cost and is eco-friendly. So, we come up with this solution, Eco Aerator, efficient, economic, and green technology. Eco Aerator is an aerator that uses renewable energy as its main source. It uses solar and wind energy. So, what is the impact of our device? There are two different aspects. The first aspect is economic aspect.
This is maximum rental price of our device. Even though our device is more expensive compared to diesel aerator, but because we use renewable energy that is very abundant in the nature, we can decrease operational cost 98% cheaper compared to diesel aerator. And thanks to our device lifetime that's longer and can increase productivity. So our return on investment is well times higher.
The second aspect is for environment. Because renewable energy produces little to no emission at all, our device is 100% more eco-friendly. And if every single modern fish farmer in Indonesia use our device, we can reduce total emission in Indonesia by 13 million ton carbon dioxide. This amount is the same as emissions that are produced by 2.3 million cars. Ladies and gentlemen, this is only in Indonesia. Can you imagine if every single country in this world use our device, especially the one that produce a lot of shrimp? The reduction of emission will be phenomenal. But we're not going to stop at that. We can develop our device further. By adding oxygen sensor, we can make our device automatic. And also, by adding wireless device, the fish farmer can remotely monitor their fish farm. And so, the next step is our implementation plan. And this is those are. And the last part is, no matter how good our device is, no matter how efficient our device is, do the fish farmer want to use our device? And this is one of them saying to us about our device. He said that at first he was surprised with our device. But after he learned about what our device is capable of in the long term, he's really looking forward to use our device. So ladies and gentlemen, what are you waiting for? Let's invest in us, and together we'll help the fish farmer in Indonesia and in the world. Thank you.
Thank
very much, RJR, for your presentation. Anshul, do you have any questions or comments for RJR team?
Hello.
Hi, yes, we can hear you. Anshul? Anshul, still here with us? Does any other judges have questions for the team?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Anshul, I hear you.
Oh, you can hear me finally? Okay, great.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I said this is great presentation. I really like the approach taken by the team. I just wanted to know, since they started by saying that they are already a company, have they really formed a company, or this is their presentation pitch to us? And if it,
Okay. Okay. Thank you for the question. This is our intention is to make a company, but right now we are still in a development stage. So as of right now,
okay.
we still have as a
team. So, got it. So your concept is great, good. I mean, I'm just kind of curious to know what steps you have in mind now to really, test this out before you start going and asking for money and funding. How would you like to test it out? What's the process you're following?
Okay. As right now, we believe if we got the chance to become the winner of this competition, we'll get the opportunity to meet a leader, especially when we are going to USA, a leader that has a really big impact, and this is an opportunity for us to spread our links. That's one of the first steps. The second step is from the
Ministry of Fisheries. So we get partnership with Ministry Fisheries, and by Ministry of Fisheries can join with our team by keep the aerator with the fish farmers, so we can join the partnership together.
Okay. Excellent, excellent. That's a really good thinking to get government as a partner. Are you thinking about that as a business model whereby governments will buy this out eventually, or you're thinking local farmers will buy? Oh, so who will be your eventual customer for this?
I'm sorry, we cannot hear you.
Who will be your customer? Will government be your customer eventually, or fishermen, fish farmers be your customer eventually?
Okay, as you can see in this marketing offers, there are two options. The first option is we directly to the fish farmer itself. And the second option is we go to the government and make a relationship between us, the government, and the fish farmer.
Got it. Okay, thank you. Great. All the best.
You are welcome.
Great job. Thank you very much. Thank you, Anshul. Thank you, RJR team.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, RJR. Wonderful.
So that is all of our presentations for the live pitch today. For all the teams, great job, guys. Phenomenal job. Very happy.
Hi. Không này.
So we don't have background. And do the judges have any lasting comments for the teams, or questions, comments, observations, last words to say, and what to say to the team?
Hi, Tanya, it's Gary. I just wanted to say to all the teams, I think it's really amazing the number of ideas that you've come up with around a lot of different challenges in food production and food management. Very impressed by the thoughtfulness of the ideas, as well as the ability to get through actual prototypes of solutions. So this was amazing. Thank you for your effort, and thank you for allowing me to listen in and evaluate.
Thank you, Gary. Anyone else would like to say something before we close up?
Can you hear me? This is Anshul? Yeah. I would echo this. I would add, you guys have all a wonderful ideas. Now, for idea to go to the reality, right? Always think about taking baby steps. Who can be your immediate partner? Who can be your maybe local government or local university institutions? If you form some baby steps in your pitch, saying that step 1, this is what we would like to do, so define that baby milestones, that will really help you to take your idea to real reality. Just going with an idea to somebody to fund may not happen. That's why having a baby step or a milestone-driven approach make the decision-making easier for the other person. That will help you in the long run. Thank you.
Thank you, Anshul.
Yeah, Mike here. Just to add in, congratulations, some great pitches, and real privilege to have listened to the talks. Well done, all the teams, and you've made the job very difficult for the judges. Such great stuff. So well done, and obviously be thinking through carefully the marking here, because they're all such good ideas. And you know, my work is in the fish area, and I really enjoyed you know, learning and hearing the fishy presentations, and such nice stuff. Well done all, and you know, good luck with the next steps.
Thank you, Mike.
This is Sylvie. I'll echo Mike's comments that the job of the judges is not easy. Your presentations were really excellent. It was really great to see how you thought through the prototypes, you know, from the background, why are you doing this, through the business planning and who will do it, what are the next steps in the process. So congratulations on all your work. It was really interesting to see all of your presentations and to think about future opportunities for each of your prototypes. So best wishes for the rest of the process, and congratulations on all the work you've done.
Thank you, Sylvie. And as a reminder again, the results of this will be posted on USAID Asia Facebook, and also check out the Lower Mekong Initiative Facebook. We'll also be emailing all the teams of the results, and whatever the result is, be proud, guys. You guys really did a great job. Once again, and to say goodbye for now, let's see another video on why this challenge is really meaningful for the region, for youth, for technology, industry partners, for everyone. So here's the video.
We believe the future of the world lies in youth of today.
The challenge itself, thinking about how to solve these very real issues in this region with agriculture and aquaculture, really relevant issues for this region.
When kids get access to technology, when they get some grounding on innovation skills, there is really no limit to what we can do.
We've really seen the amazing things that young people can do when they have technology and good ideas and bring those together.
So because of the connectivity issues, some of us might not be able to watch the videos, but after this, we'll email everyone the links to the videos so you can watch the full thing. Thank you again, and see you soon. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you
Bye-bye.
soon.